welcome back to Moments Peace. Today I have a guest, my daughter Emma, who's going to give her end of the year review on some of her Masterbooks products. She did enjoy it, and so we're going to hear all her favorite parts and maybe even some not great parts. All right, so let's start with math.
Math? So I like math because in the previous books it tells you about adding and taking away. In this book I'm learning multiplication and division, but it still gives you a review of adding and taking away. So it tells you about both. So you get a review of those, and then you get the adding and the taking. You get the adding, take away, and you also get multiplication and division, which I thought was that's cool. It told you it taught me a lot of different things about it. How multiplication and division are actually very similar.
And fractions.
And fractions, I also learned some fractions. But it also has activities where there's one thing where it's a picture color. You add up the numbers to get the color, and you color the color in it. It was really fun. There's a lot of fun activities. Yeah, I would give that a thumbs up. There's some parts where it was a little it took me a while to understand it, but it was pretty easy. It's easy for younger people. It's very simple. It breaks down each thing. You learn carrying, borrowing, all of it. It's really fun.
So that's great thumbs up. What about language lessons for a living education and the 101 stories?
Okay, so language lessons is really fun. I like because it teaches you reading and writing, yours, you are, all of those. It taught me and memorized some words, how to spell some words. See, for me personally, I memorize words by separating two words and putting them together. That's how I really learned how to do it. But it also taught me how to do different types of ways of memorizing words. So it was very helpful on memorizing how to spell them and all of that. And they have stories that actually tell you what, give you questions about the story and pictures. So that was really fun, just saying what you like about it, what colors are in it.
And
it was
you
really
get
fun.
to create your own stories, right?
Yes.
And your own poems and psalms.
And some of the stories, they will make you write a psalm or a story or time that something bad happened. And I like doing that because it's trip down memory lane or coming up with your own songs. It was really fun, being able to write my own story because you write about it and you draw a picture about it. So I think that was really cool. So at first it makes you write one sentence about it, and then it goes to two. So it's really fun. I'm excited to go into book 3, which adds a book that goes with it, which is called 101 Favorite Bible Stories. So that was really fun. I've already read half of it, but it was still it's fun going through the different stories. But it summarizes parts from the Bible, and then it gives you questions about it, and it even shows a picture from the story. So I thought that was really cool and fun. I think that would be cool to do it with the book, because I don't really get many books that go along with each other. So I think that would be fun.
Is that also a thumbs up? All right, and my story?
My story. See, my story is about the different countries in the world and the different ways you get around. So I specifically enjoy my story because I love learning about other countries, their cultures, and all of that. It really fascinates me. And there's even some recipes for certain foods there. And there's word searches, colors, pictures to color. It's really fun because it gives you all these activities to do with it. But you're also learning a lot about the different countries. And it's all very helpful and useful for it. I find it all very, very fun. I find it a lot of fun. I think it's probably more fun than the other books because you get the word searches, some coloring, and then you actually learn Spanish words. Right in the part I'm in, it's Spanish word for the week, and you learn different Spanish words because I have a Puerto Rican mother. But you do get different words. I'm pretty sure they change up each book. They change up each language each book. But it's really fun learning the new words, doing the word searches, because I preferably love word searches. Even now then they'll have mazes. It's really, really fun learning the different things.
Awesome. And then what about Where Faith Grows?
Where Faith Grows. It's actually really fun because it's teaching you self-control, patience, obedience. So I even learned the 3 main steps to obedience. And I learned self-control and have patience. So one of the things was even making lemonade. And it's like at first just the lemon juice is bitter, like your sin, but then God adds to us and he helps us. It makes us sugary and nice and delicious. But it's a very good study. It taught me a lot, and I think it's great for younger people because it has a lot of activities in it. It has mazes to word searches, everything.
And crafts.
And it has crafts where you cut it out, color it in. They even have little things where you cut out the picture and try to build it together. And then one time you have to do it with your eyes closed, which is really fun. But
Awesome.
And then one time you even did a little hide and seek game where you try to find the little things the little piece of paper that you spread it everywhere. It's really fun, the different activities, but the activities are actually teaching you something.
That's right. So you enjoyed it. So you have liked everything so far. All right. And then for science, you did God's design, and we learned a little bit of chemistry. And how did you like that?
So chemistry and science are my second favorite, probably my favorite stories and things to learn about. I find it fascinating, the different reactions and everything like that comes from it. So I thought that was really cool with the whole different stories and things like that. So I find that very helpful. We did that as a group study, so even though I did it with my siblings who are older than me, I still found it very fun, and I love chemistry and science, so it was very fun to learn about it in a group setting. So I'm there with my siblings and writing in a notebook.
Awesome. That is great. So did you like learning about American history?
I preferably don't really like history, but it still was kind of interesting that I don't really like history. So it would be good if I liked history, but it makes you learn a lot.
But you're not a fan.
Not a fan.
All right.
I
Thanks
hate
for your
history.
honest review. This was awesome. Now, we do Bible together and some apologetics, and you did some and the Answers for Kids books, and those were fun, right? And but for Bible, we just read a Proverbs, and we also did your Answers in Genesis Bible curriculum, and you enjoyed that. That's one of your favorites too, isn't it?
Yeah, because it has activities, crossword puzzles. Name it, the activity, name it, and it probably has it in there. But it also, we learned the 7 Seas of creation. You learned all that stuff. It was very, very fun because there's even a teacher book where the teacher does it, and I did it with my other 2 siblings. And that was very fun doing it with him. So it wasn't really a competition, but we kind of sped up. Kind of got a competition out of it. Probably won, but...
So overall, are you enjoying 3rd grade?
3rd grade is fun. I like the books that come with it. I like all the different things in it. It's very fun being a 3rd grader.
Awesome. Are you looking forward to 4th? Yes and no? Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing today, and thank you all for tuning in. I hope that this has been helpful for you to have a 3rd grade year-end review. Until next time.
Bye.